So we're going to talk about female reproductive system. Here you have the bladder, and this is the vaginal canal. This is the uterus, and over here is our rectum. So we're going to take a look inside. Starting with the external structures, you have the mons pubis, which is all of this is covered in fat for protection. Here's your labia majora, and then you have the inner labia minora. And then number 6 is the clitoris. We have some openings here. You have the vaginal orifice, which leads into, oh sorry, not vaginal orifice. This is the urethra, and then this is the vaginal orifice, which leads into the vagina. This region is called the cervix, and then all over here, we're in the uterus now. For the uterus, you have 2 layers. You have the inner endometrium, which is the thing that gets removed every month during menstruation. Then you have the outer myometrium. The center portion of the uterus is the body, and then back here is the rectum. So there's a couple other things that we can see. If we look in here, we can see this is an ovary. This entire thing, the entire thing is the uterine tube, but these little finger-like projections here are fimbriae. And then we get into the infundibulum region of the uterine tube. So again, uterine tube is everything, infundibulum, fimbriae, and then ovaries. All right, so we're going to talk about male reproductive system. And here you can see you have the penis. The skin surrounding the penis is the prepuce. We have the glands. If we open this model up, we can see we have the erectile tissues. Remember, this is the posterior part. So on the posterior side, you have the corpora cavernosum tissue here in gray. In the darker purple, you have corpora spongiosum. And then this part of the urethra is the penile or spongy urethra. The outside is the external urethral orifice. Then if we look at the testes, you can see you have the epididymis here. Within the epididymis, this will lead us to our ductus deferens. So, oh Lord, if we open up here, here's our ductus deferens. And then you can see this is our ureter that's incoming from our kidneys. If we kind of take this apart here, we can see that we have ductus deferens crossing over. We have our seminal vesicle, which again, this is a gland that's providing lubrication for sperm cells. And then when they come together, they pierce the prostate gland and they form the ejaculatory duct. And that's going to be draining the stuff, all of the semen, into the prostatic urethra. Again, here's our bladder, here's our prostatic urethra, ejaculatory duct. And then you can see for males, am I missing anything? That's it. Here we can see we're looking inside the testes, so these would be our seminiferous tubules. Again, here's the penis, corpora cavernosa, and corpora spongiosum. And then our opening, which is the external urethral orifice. And then the testes are held within the scrotum. So this model is showing the prostate. Here's our prostatic urethra. C is our bulbourethral gland. And this tiny little segment here is your membranous urethra. Again, it's in between the prostate and the penile urethra.